illustrated from the point of view of having patience. One shouldn't be in a hurry. There are also many other reasons why that initial taste doesn't continue. Um, the prime reasons are sins and offenses. Uh, Actually, just like, say, I'm going in a car. If it is a rainy day, if water is falling on the glass, then I can't see the road properly. Naturally, my speed becomes slowed down. And while driving the car, if I drive rashly and try to overtake somebody and I hit somebody, then the traffic policeman will tell both cars to go to the side and car completely will stop. In the same manner, in our spiritual life, if you're committing any of the four regulative principles we are breaking, so that is causing the, like the rain shower in front of the glass, it blocks our vision, spiritual vision. So therefore we have wiper. You've seen that? Huh? What is the viper? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Ram. That Cheto Darpana Madhura. So when we keep on chanting, then chanting cleanses the sinful reactions enough. And hitting of the car to another person, that is like committing offense to a devotee. If I have spoken angrily with some devotee or quarrel with the devotee, then Lord becomes upset with me. Then he will take away the taste. He will say that, "Hey, you are hurting my devotee, so I take away the taste." And then you become very humble, he will give it back. Now you can take it back. Now you are a good soul. No, take it back. So Lord, so therefore we have to be very careful in dealing with devotees. This is the second thing. So sins, offenses. Third thing is niyama agraha, niyama agraha, we say. Agraha means rejecting some of the spiritual rules and regulations which we follow. Like not reading proper books regularly, not hearing lectures regularly, little bit careless in taking and shravanam. So when hearing is not very good, then our vision also is not very good. Uh, all of us have experienced when we don't regularly hear and chant, then we become weak, right now. So niyamagraha. Agraha means accepting them just for the sake of filling up sadhana card. Like one boy said, Prabhu, last 3 years I'm filling up sadhana card. Regularly I get 40%. But he doesn't try to make an improvement in sadhana card. 40-40, you all know sadhana card, correct, no? Soul score, body score. So he's getting only 40%. He's supposed to get about 80%, 80-80. It doesn't change at all. That means accepting the sadhana card but not trying to make improvement. That's called niyama agraha, we call it like that. So this agraha makes spiritual life very boring, stale, and routine kind of thing. So one should avoid that also. Niyama agraha, one should learn. That means if my sadhana card needs improvement, I will improve. One should work on improvement. So, and another thing that can increase the taste is, instead of developing direct attraction to Krishna, you identify a devotee to whom you can be attracted. Like when I met Revatiraman Prabhu, he spoke pastimes of Balaji so sweetly in one of the lectures. After that, we invited him to Pune, and then he gave a lecture to Pune devotees also. He's very good narrator of pastimes, correct, no? So, speaks with so much devotion. So, you develop attraction for those who have devotion in their hearts. So, the more you develop attraction to sincerely practicing devotees, like I was telling you, he and his wife, they have thrown away the worldly success, so-called worldly success. And they have come here to live in this place on the order of Guru. So, just like Anantacharya was sent with his wife by Ramanujacharya to develop the hills and then establish Lord Balaji there for worship. And at the foot of the hill, we have Revatran Prabhu and his wife. They have devoted life. Is it? So one should think like that. So he was in a Singapore company, he would have been a very big man. When I travel in America, I see big people, living in posh bungalows, lavish, greenery all around. And they are going on saving in the bank millions of dollars. And one day they're going to die and go without enjoying their money. Correct or not? Are they going to enjoy it? Somebody else is going to enjoy it. But they're going on saving. What is he doing? He is bringing money from everywhere and then engaging it in Radha Govind service. So, if we deeply think about the devotees' dedication, commitment, surrender, their service, and their one-pointed fixity, their joyful practice they're doing. So, if you have admiration for a devotee, and that admiration, initially you have, we call it as a raga formula. You all will remember this? R for, please all of you repeat, R for respect, A for admiration, G for gratitude, A for appreciation. Respect. So, first you respect a devotee, then you develop admiration in your heart. Then you become grateful to the devotee. Then you cannot contain yourself. Appreciation comes out of your mouth. You go and tell different devotees, look at this devotee, how wonderful this devotee is. When you do that, the real spiritual taste starts from there only. When you have a very great admiration for a devotee and gratitude for a devotee, appreciation for a devotee, your heart becomes touched. Then you immediately feel, I want to assist this devotee. How much we felt like that when Bhaktisant Maharaj was coming to IIT. He used to bring beads, Prabhupada books, prasadam for us, and he used to drive the car 2 hours from Grant Road Chowpatty to the IIT. And he has to go back 2 hours. So we would go to the gate and then receive him in IIT and then help him carry the bag and everything. I used to feel pity for him. Look at this fellow. He's taking so much trouble to come and teach. Gradually gave us knowledge. So when you feel sympathy for them, that sympathy arises out of love. Huh? I think this fellow really needs assistance. Hmm? I told him, within 3 months, I told him, Prabhu, if you want, I can leave my studies and join you. Huh? He said, no, you have to complete your studies. He said. So if you develop deep admiration for those who are guiding you, those who are sheltering you, that is better than developing love for Krishna directly. Huh? There is one story of Anantacharya. Anantacharya was making lotus garland, you know, and Balaji sent one pujari and said, call him urgently, I want to see him. Anantacharya said, no, sorry, I cannot come because I'm making garland for you. If I come to see you now, this lotuses, they will close, isn't it? They will bloom. Fragrance will go away. The fragrance has to be preserved. So I want to finish making this garland and then I'll come and meet. So he finished the garland and went to offer to Balaji. Balaji said, no, I don't want the garland now. When I called you, didn't come, he said. Then he said, but I had a reason, I explained to you, but Balaji was upset. Huh? And not only that, Balaji said, now you cannot live in these hills anymore. You have to quit this place. Anantacharya said, what are you saying? My guru has ordered me to live here. Huh? See, this hill doesn't belong to you, not to me also. Varahadevi has given you this place. Isn't it? Neither you are also tenant, I am also tenant. I am staying on the order of Guru. Correct, no? So if you want to make me, throw me out from here, you have to speak to my Guru. Balaji laughed and said, oh, give me the garland, now you put it. Huh? So you can see, that means his Guru Bhakti attracted Balaji. Is it not true? So we also, if you become attracted to Vaishnavas, then attraction to Krishna is a blessing that comes from the Vaishnavas, whose instructions we are serving. Mhm. Hari